We're back. I know it's been a minute, and I'm sorry, but we're back with episode 45 of The Pro, brought to you by The Focus and sponsored by the best soul food restaurant in the world, Oohs and Ahs, which is located in Washington, D.C. at two locations off Georgia Avenue and U Street. In this episode, we focus on Washington Mystics do everything floor general Natasha Cloud and how she's been key in Washington making a late season push to secure the last playoff spot. Cloud is a traditional pass first point guard, which is rare in today's game. But with the amount of injuries Washington has sustained, the team has needed her to become more aggressive to score. She's been stepping up in that department, as well as bringing a unique impact to the team that very few see. Let's get right to it. Parker shoots a three and misses. Cloud gathers the basketball. She races up the floor and sees no Sky defenders within 5 feet of her. She raises up from three-point range with Parker closing out last minute and hits a three. Opponents know Cloud is a pass-first floor general and at times can be too unselfish by shooting 26% from deep this season. But with the Mystics' injuries and playoff seeding on the line, they need her to be aggressive to score as well as facilitate. When she does, Washington is a totally different team, and ironically, her scoring opens things up for her to do what she does best, find teammates in scoring position. Pick and pop action between Cloud and Tina Charles. Charles sets the screen on Skyguard Lexi Brown. While Brown struggles to get around Charles' screen, Parker, knowing Cloud is not always a willing scorer, stays with Charles and doesn't hedge out to cut off Cloud. Cloud doesn't hesitate. She drives, strong with dig downs from Stephanie Dosan and Shirley Brown, coming too late, and lays it in. This is Cloud taking full advantage of Chicago, keen in on WNBA leading scorer Tina Charles. Cloud is backing down Kalea Copper. She tries to shoot a runner off the backboard and misses. Misses for Erica McCall, battles on the offensive boards, tipping it out and hustling to tip it ahead to Charles. Charles gathers the ball and immediately passes it back to Cloud, who's wide open from the right wing. With Sky Forzora Stevens scrambling to get back to Cloud, Cloud, understanding that the scouting report says she's passed first, gives Stevens a ball fake, which forces Stevens to bite on the fake, giving Cloud more space. She lets it fly with confidence and knocks down the triple. Great instinctive basketball. Charles has the ball at the top of the key and passes to Cloud, running out to the elbow outside three-point range. As Charles moves from the right side to screen Copper, Cloud drives away from the screen towards the baseline. Cloud sees Parker sliding down the paint off Charles, looking to cut her off, and she quickly passes it back out to Charles mid-stride for a clutch three-pointer over Parker, closing out. Cloud scoring throughout the game set this three up for Charles late in the game perfectly. Cloud did so much damage driving to the cup that Chicago had to collapse on her, which left Charles wide open. Great two-woman execution between the two. Cloud runs to defend Chicago's leading scorer, Kalea Copper. Copper passes to Candace Parker. Parker swings it to Ali Quigley. Parker then sets an off-ball screen on Cloud as Quigley and Copper engage in the dribble handoff action to confuse the defense. As all of this is going on, Sky for Azura Stevens is running up from the paint to set a second screen on Cloud in hopes of giving Copper an open jumper. But Cloud does such a good job of fighting over Parker's screen to keep up with Copper that Stevens doesn't have enough time to get set to set a good screen on Cloud, and she is called for a moving screen. Sky turnover, Mystics ball. This is one example why Cloud is one of the best defenders in the league. Most players would have gave up on Parker's screen. Cloud fights, and in the process, created a turnover. Cloud is in the corner defending Lexi Brown, who can shoot with range, as Dana Evans brings the ball up the floor. Evans passes to Dosen at the top of the key, runs off Rudy Hibbert's screen and looks to set a screen on Cloud. As Brown runs out to receive the pass from Dosen, Cloud communicates and tells Sydney Weiss to switch on to Brown, while Cloud picks up Evans. Brown dribbles left around Dosen's screen and looks to pass back out to a hot Evans. But Cloud does a great job of jumping the passing lane, which causes Brown to hesitate passing it out. She then throws it inside to Dosen, who passes out to Hibbert for a mid-range jumper. Hibbert misses, and Cloud tracks down the rebound. This stop was all Cloud, from the communication to switching on a blazing hot Evans to denying her from getting the ball to do any more damage scoring-wise. Cloud's IQ, attention to detail, and awareness defensively is something that isn't talked about nearly enough. She's elite. If Cloud stays in an aggressive mindset scoring-wise, Washington will secure the last playoff spot. It's needed. Teams won't be able to key in on Tina Charles and Ariel Atkins when she returns, and they will have to focus on her, which in turn will help open things up for her to do what she loves to do, hand out assists at will. Add this with her high-level defense, rebounding, and leadership, and you have a legit all-around floor general who can kill opponents in a myriad of ways. I know Charles gets the spotlight first, and rightfully so, but the Missy goes as Cloud goes.